So when you're ready, I'll let you get set up. Some people like to have something soft on the head, so you might want to bring a blanket under the head, a bolster underneath the knees, just so that you can be comfortable. We are lying down for about 30 minutes, so you want to make sure you have everything you need to be comfortable for that amount of time. I know the room is pretty warm right now, so see what you might need, but just know that as we get into a more meditative state, that our body temperature tends to drop. So even if you're comfortable now, you might want to have something, a sweater or something around in case you need to put something over yourself. And then giving yourself just time to get settled in. So wiggle, move around, adjust the body, and just to test and see if you're truly comfortable where you are. And know that you can make your adjustments, especially now as you're trying to get settled in, and give yourself the best chance of finding stillness here. And in this practice, we're cultivating an attitude of welcoming. There's no agenda, even though there might be certain intentions that we set for a practice, or there might be a particular theme that we're exploring today. See if you can be open to whatever comes, and it might be unexpected sometimes. So feel free to have your eyes open or closed, or even a bit of both. And once you're settled in, we'll begin to pay attention to our five senses. We'll begin to open our five senses. So begin to open to the sense of taste, sensing any residual taste in the mouth. Opening to the sense of smell, noticing any smells, scents, aromas. Now there's no need to find something to smell. We're just being open to what may be here. In the same way, opening to sounds around you, sounds that may be close to you or around this room, or sounds outside of this building. Being open to the different sounds around without needing to fix or change anything. Being open to all the different sounds that you may hear now, or that you may encounter throughout your practice today. But this sense of openness and welcoming. Now, even with your eyes closed, you might sense into this sense of sight. You might notice different shades of light and dark, or different colors or shapes behind the eyelids. And opening to the sense of touch. Feeling the ground beneath your body, fabric on your skin. All of your senses open and receptive. Again, there's no need to reach out to look for things to sense. There's no need for grasping or striving. It's a sense of just being. And that sense of openness and receptivity, and allowing the different perceptions to come to you. There's nothing that you need to do. if there's an intention that you would like to set for this particular practice, you can allow this intention to come forth. Your intention might be the reason why you showed up to class today, how you would like to feel as a result of this practice, or any other intentions that may be coming forth, perhaps just to remain curious and open. Whatever your intention, feel it with your whole body. Allow it to sink in. And then perhaps bring your awareness to your heart center. Feel that heart space. Notice what's present as you think about that which we call your heartfelt desire. What is it that your heart wants more than anything else? What does it want for you in this lifetime more than anything else? You might think of it as your dharma, your life purpose, your mission in life. Something that really speaks to your heart. And there's no need to overthink. Maybe it's just a feeling. Maybe there are no words to describe this. Stay with your experience. Perhaps gently allow your heartfelt desire and your intention to sink into the body, and then letting it go. We'll now invite in your inner resource. You can think of your inner resource as your inner safe haven, your inner sanctuary. Somewhere where you feel safe and secure within yourself. Sometimes it's helpful to bring to mind an image of maybe a place where you feel very safe. This could be a real place or an imaginary place. You might also be thinking about a particular person or a group of people where you feel safe with. Could even be an animal or an object. So bring to mind anything that helps you to come into this feeling of safety and security. Perhaps there's a sense of feeling grounded, centered. Might be a sense of relaxation, sense of ease and comfort. Noticing how you feel as you come to this place of safety and what other feelings and emotions may be co-arising as you rest in your inner resource. Paying attention to the different sensations in the body. Noticing when you're in touch with your inner resource, coming into that sense of safety and security, how does that show up in your body as physical sensations? And do you feel this in your belly, your chest, or other places? Or do you feel it throughout the whole body? what sensations are present. Is there a sense of heaviness or lightness? Does it feel hard or soft, sharp or dull, dense or spacious? Is there movement to these sensations? Again, there's no need to overthink. Just noticing how your inner resource may be showing up as physical sensations. And stay with these body sensations, and you can even let the imagery go once you are rooted or feeling all of the sensations of your inner resource. Stay with your experience. That's your true inner resource. And know that you can always call upon your inner resource anytime you like, whether it be in this particular practice or in your daily life. Anytime you feel the need to come back to a place of safety and security, know that you can always come back here. Now you're more than welcome to continue to explore the inner resource if this feels a very nice place to be. And otherwise we'll continue and we'll take a journey around the body. As I name each body part, you might sense into certain sensations, or maybe you don't notice anything in particular. Either is perfect, you don't need to make anything happen. So begin to bring awareness to your jaw. Sensing into your jaw, your mouth. Sensations inside the mouth. Sensing the roof of the mouth, the floor of the mouth. Sensing the tongue. Feeling all the way to the back of the throat. Sensing into your inner ears, left and right. Sensing from the inner ears all the way to the outer edges of the ears. Sensations of the nose. Flow of air through both your nostrils. Sensing the eyes. Feeling into your left eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, the left eye socket, the left eyeball, and the whole left eye. Sensing the right eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, right eye socket, eyeball, and the whole right eye. Sensing both eyes together at the same time. Sensations of the whole face. Sensing the whole face. Sensing the top of the head, back of the head, back of the neck, the front of the throat. Sensing the whole head and neck. Feeling into the shoulders. Sensing your left shoulder, the shoulder blade. Sensing left upper arm. Elbow. Forearm. Wrist. Left hand. Left palm. Left fingers and thumb. And the whole left arm and hand. Sensing right shoulder, shoulder blade, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, right hand, right palm, right fingers and thumb, and the whole right arm and hand. Sensing both arms and hands together at the same time. Sensations of the torso. Feeling the front of the torso, and the back of the torso. Sensing the whole torso. Sensations of the hips and the buttocks. Feeling into your left leg, upper leg, front and back. Sensations of the left knee, lower leg, left ankle, foot, sole of the foot, left toes, and the whole left leg and foot. Sensing your right leg, the upper leg, front and back. Right knee, lower leg, ankle, foot, sole of the foot, right toes, whole right leg and foot, sensing both legs and feet at the same time. Sensing the whole body. You might even invite your breath here as you feel into the whole front of the body. Perhaps breathing into the whole back of the body. Breathing into the whole left side of the body, sensing all the different sensations. Breathing into the whole right side of the body. Breath takes you inside the body. Sensing the surface and outside of the body. Sensing the whole body. Sense into the flow of your breath, noticing how your breath moves with the body. The body moving with the breath. You're more than welcome to stay here to continue exploring the breath, sensations of the body. Or you might invite in your inner resource if you like to come back to that. Or we're going to continue with our journey here, exploring the topic of the week. So giving yourself a moment here just to notice what's in your awareness in this moment. Perhaps there are certain sensations. Perhaps there are certain emotions. There may be thoughts, many thoughts, or a few. Without trying to make anything happen, just sit back and see what is present in this moment. See what you notice. And the answer may be that you notice nothing. And that's perfectly okay too. Here you are, witnessing nothing. So whatever that may be here or present or not, give yourself a moment just to be aware. Just notice what is here. If you are noticing something, without attaching to any of these things, if you were to just to sit back and allow these things to come and go, whether it be sensations, emotions, or thoughts, without needing to interfere, to fix or change anything, what happens when these different aspects of yourselves are free to move, free to come and leave just as they are? So give yourself a moment to witness all of these different changing movements, emotions, thoughts, sensations, and whatever else, while you remain as the witness of your experience. How does it feel to be the witness? Any changes or anything that may be different being this witness as opposed to being fused or engaged with the changing movements? Again, there's no need to overthink. It's just an inquiry. Notice how you feel. And perhaps this is where you want to continue your exploration today, and just to explore and get curious about being the witness of your experience, without needing to fix or change, without interfering, just being open and receptive to the different perceptions that are coming to you as you witness all that is in your experience. Or you might get curious about who is the witness? Who is this person who is witnessing? Who is the witness? Again, it's not an intellectual exercise, though your mind might want to get involved. And maybe witnessing that, if your mind is trying to figure out and rationalize and overthink, witness the mind. And then maybe come back to the inquiry of, who is this witness? Again, there's no right or wrong answer. It's an inquiry for you to explore. What comes up as you try to inquire about the witness? What happens? What are you feeling? And you might be content with staying with this inquiry. Who is the witness? But if you are curious to take it one more step, perhaps you might ask yourself, what if there isn't a witness? Or what if there's also nothing to witness? What if there's just witnessing? So stepping away from subject-object perception. What if there's just witnessing, this being witnessing? And if this doesn't make any sense, let it go. Don't worry about it. But if you would like to just get curious and see what happens. What if there is no perceiver, no one being perceived? There's just pure perceiving. Does that change your experience in any way? And there's a sense of just being. And there is witnessing without anyone who is doing the witnessing. And there's an awareness, like a container that is holding all of your experiences. Sense of being awareness. Just noticing how this feels. May not make sense intellectually, but perhaps there is a sense of knowing in the body, even if you can't explain what's happening and what you're feeling, what it means. What if you were to just drop into your body? What's happening? Gradually, you might start to allow this sense of being, the sense of pure perceiving, this that might be very much in the foreground right now, this being witnessing. Perhaps you can allow it to slowly fade back into the background, such that you are still connected. Now you are aware that there is a sense of being witnessing, pure perceiving. And yet you're also can bring back into focus the various aspects of yourself, different layers of yourself, that you can notice emotions, sensations, thoughts, beliefs, all of these changing movements in this container of awareness, this background of pure perceiving, of being, which has always been there, always in the background of all your experiences. That something that is unchanging amongst all of the other changing movements that we experience. You might notice the flow of your breath once again. And feeling the breath fill the body. Gradually, you might start to bring some movements back into your body, wriggling fingers and toes. Maybe moving into bigger movements or stretching. As you feel ready, You might bend your knees, you might roll over to one side, taking a comfortable position, eventually coming all the way up to a seated position, coming fully back.